2014 GMC Terrain.
V6 VVT direct injection. We are replacing the EBCM. EBCMs are hard to come by, apparently, from GM, so they sent us a remanufactured one, and there it is right there. So first things we're going to do is we're going to remove this and see if we can get enough space in there to get in there. So you have a T30 right there. After the T30, you're just going to gently pull on it, and there's one. I'll show you the points. There's 1, 2, 3 points. Try to pull it from that side so it doesn't crack the plastic, especially on older vehicles. All right, I think we got enough space. I'm gonna see, that looks like a T20, so we're gonna see if it's a T20 or not. Here's the actual part they sent me. As you can tell, it's definitely remanufactured. They could have at least cleaned it first to make it look somewhat decent. I guess that's the people that redo it, I guess. I don't know, not 100% sure. But there's your hole on mounting point. So next we are going to unplug that dude and go ahead and unplug your negative ground cable, which is right there. A little 10mm, pop it off and you should be able to wiggle it off, take it off. All right, after that's done, we are going to unplug the EBCM. So I might cheat a little bit. I'm gonna probably go ahead and unbolt it and then unhook it from the connector, because it's easier instead of taking all this stuff apart. So I don't have any long T20s or any long T-sockets, whatever you want to call it. So I took it out, broke it loose with that, and then turned it sideways from there. Yeah, look at all the poop everywhere. But I took it off with that. These are magnetized, so you can go ahead and unscrew it and then grab it out with a magnet. All right, after you get that dude off or bolt out, you're just gonna wiggle that sucker out of there nice and even. It's got a little plug-in in the middle, so you gotta be out gently. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, now that you got it out, you can kind of look at that connector a lot better. All right, now that we got it out of the way, I think this one's just, you push back on this little, sorry. You push back on this little tab right here, it comes up. Crank it up all the way. And wiggle that baby out of there. It's got to go all the way forward. So don't try to rip it off. Don't try to rip it off if this thing ain't all the way forward. Once it's all the way forward, it should just slide back like so. All right. Now when you pull it out, make sure you kind of know which way you put it in, the routing of it, so you can know, like, oh look, there you go. See, you find different little strategies. So we'll tilt it right here, and then boom, goes down right in there. Put this one off to the side. Bring this one back in, just like we did it with that one. Yeah. Gotta get our connector in there, like so. Squeeze it, and then push it down. Make sure it's on there all the way, and then check. Make sure it's locked in by trying to push up or pull back on it. It's good. You're gonna get that baby in there. Make sure you don't screw up those freaking ends. It goes in a little bitty hole. All right, let's see if I can get that. See that little bitty hole right over there? Let them do goes in that little bitty hole, just like that. And it should just go in all the way. You shouldn't have to bind it. You shouldn't have to run the screws down to put it in. It should just go right in like a freaking glove. Now we're gonna put in our bolts and then program. One thing to note is start them all first, at least a couple threads, and then tighten them down. All right, that dude's plugged in, tightened up, and now we're gonna put this off to the side. There's not a core on it. We're gonna put that off to the side for now, and then we gotta put our cover back on.
Techline
This is not a
issues.
good
If you
sign.
know, you know.
Oh gosh. I give it another couple minutes. Literally after several minutes, she's done. And that's a wrap, my guys. Clearing codes. Gonna put down the hood and pull her out.